Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama on this wonderful Monday morning. Good morning. Yeah. Anyway, alright. We've got a 5-console stream here. Alright, and all these systems are all RGH3. Okay, latest chipless install. Alright, they all have various size hard drives, which I will be shouting out to you. They're all up on Alliance servers, along with Purge Lifetime and Purge Trial. They got College Football Revamped version 16 on there, and they also have the one-button updater. Okay. Also, got a message from someone, okay, about the updater. He was asking me. He said to me, he said, "How long does it take to download those files?" Well, total download for this is 5.3 gig when you're doing the update. Okay, now the updater will work in the background. Now, if you play a game, of course, it stops. And then when you exit the game and go back to the dashboard, it starts up again. All right, now, the reason being it takes so long is because the sockets are very small on the Xbox. Okay, so it takes a while for it to download all that stuff. So, you know, as you shut the system down and boot it up, it's going to give you a percentage rating of how many files are left to download. All right, so, you know, it will continue to download until all files are updated. Now, all of these have the latest version on it. The problem is, though, is the timestamp on the actual file itself. So it thinks that there is a new update, and there's not. Okay, now, you can just avoid that until they do have a new update, and then, of course, you can update the files. Or just let it go, and it ain't going to interfere with nothing, okay, just to let you know. Okay, hey, Logan, how are you, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I believe that. Hey, Jonathan, how are you, man? Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, Logan, I'm telling you right now, dude, I just want to kill FedEx. I'm telling you. I mean, they are just, they were, I mean, they cost my supplier a bunch of money. They cost me a bunch of money and a bunch of time, okay? And I mean, and now I'm having to scramble to get all this stuff done before Christmas, you know? I mean, and, you know, and it's going to get done. I mean, I don't care if I have to stay up 24/7, all right, but they're going to get out. Okay, it's not anyone's fault except that FedEx driver that screwed up everything. You know, I mean, I'm just, oh God. Anyway, Logan, yours is coming up this week, by the way, too. I think I'm going to be doing it today or tomorrow, just to let you know. Okay, but anyway, you know, just to answer the question about the updater. All right, that's the reason why it takes a while. Okay. Yeah. However, though, like I said, it's one button. So if you don't want to copy files from your computer over to this thing, it'll do it for you without having to do that. Okay, so pretty much seamless update. I mean, we made it work as quick as we possibly could. We made it download as quick as we possibly could. Okay, we multi-threaded it. All right, so then that way then it doesn't interfere with anything. If you don't know what multi-threading is, the Xbox, the 360 has 3 threads. You know, I mean, so you know you got 3 trails to run. You know, and I mean, you know, and it's using one of them. Well, actually, it's using all 3 at different intervals, you know, I mean, so it doesn't interfere with anything, you know, I mean, so, you know, just so you know, all right, when you hit download, yeah, it's going to download, okay, but, you know, it takes a little while, and it's not because of the console itself, it's not because of the updater itself, it's because the sockets are so small on the Xbox 360, you know, we're trying to jam, you know, 5 gallons down into a 1-gallon pail, you know, as quick as we can, you know, and we got to do it right, so, you know, it's got to be hash chunked and all that stuff, so, you know, it is what it is, you know, but, you know, it's there for simplicity, all right? For those of you who are not computer literate or something like that, you know, I mean, hey, you know, I mean, there's not a lot of people that are, you know, and I mean, and they don't want to mess around with FTP and file structures and all that crap, so, you know, that's why we did that. But anyway, all right, all of them are up on Alliance servers, okay? They all got Purge, they all got the College Football Revamped, okay? Version 16 with the College Football Revamped one-button updater. BO2, MW3, Ghost, Advanced Warfare Off-Host, as well as Jiggy and Sentinel, which are GSC menus, okay? And pretty much they're all good to go with a 1-year part and labor warranty. So now, all right, we're going to start this thing off, okay? And you're welcome, Logan. No problem, brother, no problem. So we're going to start this thing off here. We're going to start off with Mr. Mark Hood. Okay, it's all good in the hood, okay, because Mark bought this console from us. This is a 120 gig drive, all right? We're going to fire it up, make sure everything works on it, because that's how I roll. I believe in showing you these things before they get shipped out so you know, that they work. And if they don't work when they get to you, then there's a problem, all right? But that's why I give you a 1-year part and labor warranty, because you never know. I mean, we're dealing with consoles that are from 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013. I mean, I go through them, I make sure that they work and everything. But hey, anything can happen. It's electronic, I mean, what are you going to do? All right. So anyway, all right. Now, we boot it up. Here you go. All right, we're at the main screen. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go over to the file manager, okay? Hard drive size 120, all right, as you can see. All right, so we'll go through this thing. Xbox 360, start off at the dashboard, work our way through. Got a bunch of Black Ops on there, and see as much as I can fit on a 120 gig drive. It's a small drive, I mean, but you can also put an external drive on this thing, set up paths, download a bunch of games and stuff like that, and you'll be able to play them right off the external drive too. So you're not confined to 120 gig. All right. Now, Xbox Live Arcade, you got some Live Arcade on there, including the GoldenEye that was brought out a few months back. Okay, you got all your tools. Okay, right here in the homebrew section. The emulators, you don't have a full complement, but you've got a lot on there. You got Game Boy Advance, Sega, Super Nintendo, and back to Game Boy Advance. All right, we're back to show all. We're going to make sure that she's up on the server. Okay, here we go. And yep, there she is. All right, life is good. And of course, she's up and online with a good KB. Everything is all good to go right with the world. Now, we'll hit the guide button. We'll flop on over. Okay, over in your 5th tab, you got your Advanced Warfare BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats. To disable a cheat, hit A. To enable it, hit A. It's very, very simple. All right, and then we'll bring this back. Xbox Home. Mark, thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. We're shipping it off this morning. Okay, it will go out. All right, and you should have it within 2 to 3 days. All right, thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. We're going to say goodbye to Mark. All right, I'm going to pull that puppy off of there. I'm going to grab hold of this one right here. Okay, this is Mr. Cameron Robinson. Okay, Cameron, you purchased a console off the website as well. All right, and of course it's a slim model. All right, 120 gig as you can see. All right, we're going to fire this thing up. RGH3. We'll go ahead, we'll sync the controller, make sure it all boots and everything is right with the world. There it goes. I said the boot times are amazing on this with RGH3. It's just no chip, no crutch. It just boots. It just goes. As Alexi 15432 would say, it just boots. It boots. Okay. I talked with Alexi on Saturday. He's doing well. It's so good to hear from him. I finally got him on Discord and everything. I lost him on Facebook, and it was just like, so we were talking. There's something else coming down the pike. You guys will see. All right, but it's going to be one of the crowning achievements. Okay, so just to let you know. All right, but shh, as he said, shh. I'm going to buy him a bottle of vodka for doing this crap. All right, so anyway. Yeah, I'm going to get him drunk. All right? All right, so anyway. Okay, now, Cameron. All right, here you go, man. All right, she's up on the dashboard. Life is good. We're going to go ahead. We're going to check out, make sure we got a 120 gig in here. Yes, we do. All right, we're going to back out of here and back out of here. Okay, we start off here. Wait a minute. We go to Xbox 360. Okay, as you can see, same complement as the other one. All right, you got a lot of games on there. Good to go. All right, you got your Xbox Live Arcade. You got your homebrew section where your tools reside. Your emulators, of course. And we're going back to Xbox 360. We're going to hit the dashboard, make sure she's up and online. I hate when it does that. Dang it. Yeah, try to continue. Yeah. I went a little quick for it. Sometimes it'll do that. It just happens. Okay. Just bear with me here. Let me go back to the dashboard now. Sorry, it does that. Now, it probably won't connect. I bet you any amount of money it's going to fall on its face. Yep, there it goes. Okay. So now what we do is we just go on over here. Sorry about that, Cameron. It just happens sometimes. Just go to network settings. We'll go here. We'll test the connection, make sure that it's working. All right, and then what will happen is that thing tripped XHTTP. I know what it did, okay? And it does that, I don't know. Well, actually, it's Aurora that's doing it because it's trying to turn on Link network. Now, Link is a network all to itself, okay? You play System Link patch games on there across the network, okay? It's like having a big local area network, okay, across the world, but, you don't. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it allows, okay? Now, we'll go ahead, we'll see. It's going to probably give me a black screen. Yes, it did. All right, so here's what you got to do when that happens, all right? This is a good little primer for you anyway, just so you know what you got to deal with here, okay? Now, when it does that, okay, all you got to do, just go to your homebrew section right here. This is why these tools are here. Go to Dash Launch, all right? Go to Network. And, of course, As I said, XHTTP is tripped. Alright, no problem. So, all you do is go down, select it, hit A to turn it off. All of those need to be red, okay? Then hit RB, bring it back to HDD, hit X to save it, B to back out of it. Okay, now what will happen is it'll restart, and then what will happen is now we will go to the dashboard, and now we will see if it's up and online. Okay? And of course it's up and online. See what I'm saying? Okay, sometimes it does that just the way it is. Okay, you know, I mean, it might do it, it might not. It's just, you know, but if that should happen, that's what you do to fix it, okay? No big deal. Alright, so anyway, we'll hit the guide button. Going on over, okay, your Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats, disable A, enable A. Real simple. Bring it back home, and there you go. Alright, thank you so much. I greatly do appreciate it, Cameron. Alright, we're shipping it off this morning, and, you know, like I said, all the tracking numbers have been sent. Alright, so check your emails for them. Alright, and, you know, like I said, you're going to get an email from me with these consoles in the video, and also the startup setup video. Okay, because you need to see that. You gotta view that, okay? Because if you don't, you're gonna wind up sitting there at the Xbox logo for a very long time, and you don't want to do that, okay? That's why I do these videos. Okay, now, all right. Tommy's a kid, or should I say Thomas Kid Casanova. All right, Tommy, here's yours, brother. All right, now, tell you what, I'm gonna fire it up real quick. Okay, make sure it all works. Sync the controller. There we go. Alright, and of course it boots, life is good. Alright, now, okay, we'll go through this. This one is also a 120 gig, alright? Then I have two that are 2 terabytes from Mr. John Hurley and Mr. Craig Smith, okay? Which I'm going to go through, which has a ton of crap on them, holy mackerel. Alright, now, not now, later, thank you. Okay, so now, we'll check out the hard drive, make sure it's all the right size, in which, yes it is. Okay, good, 120. Alright, same complement, as you can see, okay? And then, of course, Xbox Live Arcade. You've got your homebrew section where your tools reside. Emulators. Okay, we'll bring it back to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard. Yep, and there we go. She's up, she's online, she's live, of course. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. 5th tab. Advanced Warfare cheats, BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats. Disable, enable. A. Just hit A. Alright, and then of course we'll bring this back home. Tommy the Kid. Kid Tommy Casanova. Thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? It's going to be shipping off this morning, alright? And you've already got your tracking number. There's going to be a video sent in your email. Please watch both videos. Startup setup. And this video, which is going to be on YouTube, by the way. Alright? Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to shut this one down. Okay, now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mr. Jonathan Hurley. Johnny the boy. Alright? Johnny here, he purchased this thing from me. Alright, I talked with him on the phone. He called me and he was asking me all kinds of questions and everything, which I happily answered, of course. And, you know, Johnny, this one is yours right here. Okay, as you can see, nice, clean. You know, no hidden scratches. That's just I got to know which one is what. Okay, because I do so many. All right, now tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fire this bitch up and make sure that she works. Okay, now go ahead. I'm gonna sync this controller up. Yep, and it booted, of course. All right, there we go. All right, now this one is a 2 terabyte monster. Okay, this thing's got a ton of stuff on it. And there's still some space to even put more on it. And you can put an external drive on it. And you can play on Link with it. And you can play on Xbox Live with it. And you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it, okay? But for the most part, it's freaking loaded, alright? So, as you can see, it takes a little bit for it to get to Aurora because it's actually thinking because there's so much on there. Alright, and here we go. And you got 372 titles, okay? And no, not now. I'll do that later, okay? And here we go. Alright, now. Johnny, let's go through this, shall we? Alright, Xbox 360. Now, of course, it takes it a second for it to pull up the titles because it's got to cache it. Once it's cached, you know, then it's good because it's so huge. Alright, so we start off with the dashboard, okay? You got Afro Samurai, Alice, Aliens, Angry Birds, Army of Two, Battlefield, Bioshock series, okay? Borderlands series, okay, Bulletstorm, Call of Duty Black Ops 3. You got a bunch of Call of Duties on here. I mean, a ton of Call of Duties on here. Castlevania, Cold War Res, Crisis 2, Destroy All Humans, Dante's Inferno, Riptide, Dead Island, Dead Rising, okay, Defiance, Dragon Age, Dead to Rights, okay, MMA, Earth Defense Force, okay, yeah, you got all of them too. All right, and then of course, yeah, Earth Defense Force 2017. That was with the last one that was made for it. Really cool. Fable 2. You know, then of course you got Family Guy. That's a little racy. So if you have your kid playing that, well, you know how Stewie is. Okay, I don't have to go there. All right, so on and so forth. Ken's Rage. Okay, Star Wars. You know, Gears of War. All of them. Guitar Hero. Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 4, and Grand Theft Auto Scenes from Liberty City. Okay, Guitar Hero, Halo series, Hitman, Kane and Lynch, Batman, Indiana Jones, more Lego Star Wars crap, more Lego friggin' Indiana Jones, more Lego Star Wars, and then of course we have Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre. Another little racy game, okay, because you have this hot broad, okay, with a guinea tea on, alright, with a chainsaw, you tell me. Lost Planet, okay, Luca Libra, alright, Madden 25, you got Mafia, you got the Mass Effect trilogy, okay, Medal of Honor, Minecraft, Baseball, Mortal Kombat, Storm, NBA. You got NBA out the Yin Yang, NBA Jam. You got NCAA Football 10, 12, 13, and 14. NHL 12, Ninja Blade, Painkiller, PGR 4, PopCap Collection, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, all the Resident Evils, of course, okay? You got Saints Row, Saw 2, Saw 3, one of my favorites. Yes, I'm sadist, I guess. I don't know. Sega Superstars, Tennis, Silent Hill, Skate, SmackDown, Sonic, Spider-Man. You got a bunch of Spider-Man on there. You got Splatterhouse, Split Second, okay, Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition, Test Drive, Unlimited, okay, more Spider-Man, Darkness, The Godfather, of course. You got Hulk, you got Sims, you got TNA Impact, Ghost Recon, I mean, a ton. Wolfenstein, and a bunch of wrestling on there, all right, and pretty much there you go. Okay, that's a lot. All right, now, Xbox Live Arcade. Yeah, you got a ton of freaking Xbox Live Arcade on here as well, as you can see. I mean, a whole heap load of Xbox of XPL. All right, so you know, yeah, even Goat Simulator. Okay, GoldenEye, Haunted House, Babel, Magic, Marble Blast, Max Curse of Brotherhood, Mega Man. You know, so on and so forth. Pac-Man, Pinball, you name it, it's on there. I mean, it's still going. And let's see here. We got the, let's see. I think it goes on to, where the heck is it? The Bogey. Yeah, there it is. So that's where we started off, okay? So, you know, you got a lot on there, man. Homebrew sections, okay? Where your tools reside. Indie games, okay? You got some racing indie games on here, okay? You got where you can start off at Trailer Park King and wind up paying child support twice. There you go, okay? Plus a whole bunch more stuff on there. Insane little games that developers made. Okay, now, original classic games. Okay, you got Midnight Club 3, of course, you know, Mortal Kombat. Sorry about the title artwork. They just don't have that title artwork on there to download, okay? Need for Speed, Project Gotham Racing, Scarface, you know, I mean, these are all original Xbox games that you can play on this thing in bypass mode, okay? I explained bypass mode in the startup setup video and how to be able to play original games on this thing, okay? Just so you know, all right? Now, emulators, you got a ton of them on there. You got Super Nintendo, FCE 360, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, back to Super Nintendo, over 8,000 ROMs on there. Okay, so if you're into stand-up, you know, side-scrollers and all the old arcade games and old consoles, the real old consoles and everything, well, that's where it's going to be. All right? Now, we'll go ahead. We'll go back to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard, make sure she's up and online and live. All right, got it. Good. Okay, bypass the sign-in. We will see. We are up. We are online. We are live. On our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. We go on over to our fifth tab. Here is all your cheats for Advanced Warfare, BO2, Ghost, and Modern Warfare 3. To disable one, hit A. To enable it, hit A. Okay, you can disable all of them. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so there you go. All right, that's enable and disable them. You can give people a bad day with those cheats. Okay, they're kind of evil. All right, so on and so forth. So anyway, listen, John, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. I really do. And like I said, we're going to ship it off this morning. Okay, you'll have it in 2 to 3 days. Thank you so much, okay? Enjoy it, brother. And I enjoyed talking with you, too, by the way. You're a really cool guy. All right. So anyway, okay, we're gonna say goodbye to John, and now we have. You're welcome, Jonathan. No problem, brother. I'm glad I could build it for you, bro. I really am. You'll see that there's a lot of stuff we're gonna be able to do with this thing. All right, like I said, people say, "Oh, it's just for modding." No, it's not just for modding. There is a whole bunch of stuff that you can do with this thing. Hell, people haven't even tapped what the damn thing can do. Actually, they have no idea. It's one of the best SBC, motherboards I've ever seen in my life. If you don't know what an SBC is, single board computer. Okay? One of the best ones I've ever seen. And being that this technology was from 2005. Okay, I want you to think about this. This thing is an IBM processor running at 3.1 gigahertz. It's got 3 threads. Okay? It's 3 cores. All right? It is insane for the amount of graphics that it has and everything from back in 2005. Okay? This board, the way it was designed to be 10 years plus, okay? So, to think about it, something in such a small package being able to do all this, that's kind of pretty impressive if you ask me. My hat's off to Microsoft about that. I bust Microsoft balls a lot, all right? But when you unlock this thing and be able to do what you can do with this, it's amazing, okay? And it's got more on it than I don't know what. All right, so, like I said, it really is something else. And no, it's not just for modding. I hate that when people say that. Oh, modding is dead, blah, blah, blah. Okay, get a life. Oh, and by the way, there's some idiots that are running around saying the Xbox Live server is going down. No, it is not. Okay, if you don't know this, the Xbox One is actually sitting on the 360 network. That is backwards compatible. So guess what? The infrastructure is going to stay. Xbox Live server is going to stay. It ain't going anywhere, okay? The only servers that are going down are game servers, okay? Like GTA 5, which is going down to 16th, okay? Halo, a couple of other ones, but that's it. Okay, you can still play System Link patch games on the damn thing. You can still get an Xbox Live, so please, stop running around saying, oh, the server's going down. No, it is not. I love stupid people, okay? They have no idea what they're talking about. They open their mouth and a whole bunch of crap rolls out of it, and they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. Shut up! You're a joke. All right, now, excuse me, sorry for the rant. Mr. Craig Smith. Craig purchased this crazy thing from me, okay? Which, again, is another 2 terabyte insane thing. Yeah, I know, man. I know, Jonathan. Don't worry, I got it. Okay, it's going to be coming from Amazon, your power supply, by the way, okay? Just to let you know. So that's going to be coming separate package from Amazon, all right? Now, oh, dang it, I hit the eject button, you dirty, rotten little mother. All right, anyway. Craig Smith, okay? Great guy, love him dearly. He purchased this console from me. We'll fire it up, make sure it works, because I don't want to send him out a dud, okay? That's just evil, okay? I've had consoles that have gone out and all of a sudden they don't work and it's like, oh my god. So, what do? I replace them. It's just the way it is. That's what you do. Okay? If you're going to run a business, that's what you do. You do it the right way or don't do it at all. Okay? And if you can't offer a warranty, then what the hell are you doing? Okay? You don't need to be selling these things then. If you can't back up what you say, you've got a freaking problem. Plain and simple. Alright, now. Not now, ask me later. Okay? Yeah, let me do this. Alright, here we go. Alright. 2 terabyte monster. Once again. Alright, so we'll start off at the Xbox 360 here. Here we go. Alright, got the same titles as John has on there. Alright, a ton. Just a freaking ton of them. Alright? So on and so forth. Like I said, you can't get better than that. It makes it nice because you don't have to sit there and download up a torrents and all that crap if you got everything that you wanted. But of course you can. Mass Effect Trilogy, this thing's got more on it than I don't know what. Okay, this thing is stuffed full. Okay? As you can see. And we're still going, and still going, and still going, and still going. God almighty. Okay, let's see. Is it ever going to end? There it is. Alright. Xbox Live Arcade again. Okay? A ton. And literally a ton of XBLA. Okay? To play the full versions of these, you have to put it in bypass mode. Okay? I explained bypass mode in the startup setup video. Okay? Please pay attention to that. And there we are now. And that's there. Now we're back. Okay? Your homebrew section where your tools reside. Alright? Then, of course, you got your indie games. Okay? Yes. Cleavage. Lots of cleavage. Yes, a ton of cleavage. And pregnancy. Okay? We're going to stop there. Okay? Then, of course, you got your Xbox Classic games. You got a ton of classic games on there as well. Alright, as you can see. And there's still room to put more on there. Okay? Oh, some of the really good titles that that have been around for a while, okay, that people still love to play, believe it or not, and I'm amazed. All right, and those are all original games. All right, and of course you have emulators. You got a ton of emulators on there. I mean, just you got NES emulator, Game Boy Advance, Sega, MAME, which plays every freaking thing under the sun. Okay, Super Nintendo, back to NES emulator. All right, then of course go to Xbox 360. We'll hit the dashboard. Right. And there we are. We're good. Bypass the sign-in. And, of course, we're up, we're online, we're live. Our eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over in our 5th tab, our Advanced Warfare Cheats, BO2 Cheats, Ghost Cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 Cheats, okay? Disable A, enable A. Real simple. All right? And then we'll bring this back home. All right? Greg, thank you so much for your business. All right? I really do appreciate it. Okay? And it's going out this morning. Okay? You have your tracking number and links to those videos, all right, and I greatly do appreciate it. Guys, thanks for watching with me. I greatly do appreciate it, all right. Thank you for your continued support all of these years that I have been doing this, which has been a long time, okay, you know, and I mean, I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, all right, and I hope you guys have a good one. Take good care of yourselves. I have got a ton of consoles to build, and they have to get out before Christmas, so I am slammed, and I am working on them, all right? As you can see, I've been putting them out left and right, and I'm going to continue to do so until they are all gone, and everybody's got a good Christmas. So thank you so much. You all have a good one, guys. I'm going to holler at you later. Take care, guys. Have a great day.